Let me say something that might shock you. Your glasses could be aging you far more than your wrinkles ever will. And the most painful part? You probably have no idea it is happening. Because nobody tells women over 60 the truth about eyewear. Well, today on Elegant Fashion Over 60, we are changing that. Stay with me until the end, because the last tip about frame color is the one most women completely overlook, and it might be the most powerful of all. Have you ever put on a pair of glasses and suddenly felt heavier, older, or just not quite like yourself? Maybe you looked in the mirror and thought, something is off, but you could not figure out what. Let me tell you, it is not your imagination. It is not your face. It is your frames. The wrong glasses can drag your features downward, deepen shadows, and make your gorgeous, mature face look dull and tired, even on your best days. And here is what I want you to really hear. This is not about chasing your younger years. This is not about pretending you are 35 again. This is about choosing glasses that work with your face, the same way we choose clothes that fit beautifully, colors that make our skin glow, and habits that make us feel strong. Because aging is not the problem, darling. The wrong frames are. Now, as we get older, our faces naturally evolve. We lose a little volume in the cheeks. The brows soften. The jawline becomes less sharp. And all of that is completely normal and completely beautiful. But what most women never discover is that eyewear designers actually study these changes. Some frames are specifically built to lift, brighten, and open mature features. Others unintentionally make us look exhausted or stern. And if no one has ever explained the difference to you, you have been guessing this whole time. So today, I am going to walk you through 5 types of glasses that can instantly make you look fresher, more awake, and more radiant at 60, 70, and beyond. Not by hiding anything, but by working beautifully with the face you have right now. Let us get into it. Frame number 1. The modern lifted cat eye. Before you say anything, I know what you are thinking. Cat eye glasses? Are those not a little too much? And that is exactly the misconception I want to clear up today. I am not talking about those dramatic, heavily winged frames from the 1950s. I mean the modern, subtle cat eye. The one with a gentle upward sweep at the outer corners that gives the whole face a quiet, natural lift. Here is why this matters so much for women over 60. Most of the natural changes we experience around our eyes move downward. The outer corners soften. The cheeks lose a little fullness. And even on a well-rested morning, you can look tired simply because of where gravity takes your features over time. Straight, flat, or heavy frames make this worse. They emphasize the very things we are trying to soften. The lifted cat eye does the opposite. That upward angle at the outer corners acts like a tiny architectural lift for your face. It visually pulls the eyes upward, brightens the upper cheeks, and creates a more open, refreshed expression. It is like wearing a gentle smile, even when you are not smiling. And here is the science behind it. Humans naturally interpret upward lines as energy, optimism, and alertness. So people will not know exactly why you look so vibrant. They will just know that you do. Now, when shopping for this style, look for a gentle sweep rather than a sharp dramatic wing. Choose medium or thin rims that do not overpower your features. Go for rounded edges, which soften expression lines beautifully. And for color, warm tones work best. Think champagne, rose, soft tortoise, or warm neutrals. These shades bring brightness around the eyes without creating harsh contrast against mature skin. Cat eye frames work especially well for oval, heart-shaped, and rectangular faces. If you have a rounder face, choose a version with a slightly taller lens and a subtle wing for definition. What to avoid? Skip the very sharp, dramatic wings. They can look costume-like and they compete with your natural facial lines. And for most women over 60, heavy black rims can emphasize shadows and make the eye area look more sunken rather than lifted. The modern cat eye is one of the most powerful tools in your eyewear wardrobe. But if you prefer something a little more structured and understated, keep watching, because our next frame style is absolutely stunning. Before we go on, I want to ask you something. Do you currently wear glasses? And if you do you actually love how they look on you? Or did you just settle for whatever felt comfortable? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single one, and I would love to know what you are working with right now. Frame number 2. The soft rectangle. Now, If the cat eye feels a little too feminine for your personal taste, the soft rectangle might be your perfect match. This style is clean, modern, and quietly sophisticated. And here's the thing. A lot of women over 60 have been burned by rectangular frames before. They tried them and thought they looked harsh or stern. And they were right, but only because they had the wrong version. Traditional rectangular glasses have very sharp, hard corners. And those strong angles can make the face look severe, and can visually pull the features downward by creating heavy horizontal lines near the cheeks. That is not the frame's fault. It is just the wrong design for a mature face. The soft rectangle solves this beautifully. Instead of sharp 90-degree corners, the edges are subtly rounded. This gives you all the structure and definition you love, but in a gentle, refined way. It supports the natural line of the brows, adds clarity to the eyes, and gives the whole face a more lifted, balanced look. This frame works wonderfully for round faces that need a little gentle structure. It is also gorgeous on oval faces, which pair well with almost any shape. And if you have a rectangular face, the softened corners create beautiful harmony rather than doubling down on hard lines. What to look for? Curved corners that soften expression lines. Medium thickness rims, thick enough to add definition but thin enough to stay elegant. Matte or satin finishes, which are incredibly flattering on mature skin because they eliminate glare. And for color, think caramel tortoise, plum soft bronze or warm neutrals. If you have ever felt that rectangular glasses made you look too serious or too stern, the soft rectangle will completely change your mind. It is polished, intelligent, and effortlessly elegant. And now, if you prefer something that feels almost invisible on the face, you are going to love what comes next. Frame number 3. The light wire rim. Here is a bold statement. Sometimes, the best thing your glasses can do is almost disappear. If you have ever felt like your frames overpower your face, or if you prefer a softer, barely there look, light wire rims might be the most flattering style of all for women over 60. Here is what happens with heavy or dark frames on mature skin. They create shadows around the eyes. They emphasize areas where the skin is more delicate. And they sit heavily on the nose and cheeks, making the entire midface look weighed down. You may not notice it in the shop, but you definitely feel it when you catch your reflection later. That heaviness, that tiredness, that sense that the glasses are wearing you instead of the other way around. Light wire frames do the exact opposite. They brighten the eye area. They visually open the face. And they create an effortless, refined look, because the frames are so fine that they blend with your natural features rather than covering them. This instantly makes you look more awake, more present, and more polished. I like to call it the no-makeup makeup of eyewear. Clean, subtle, and incredibly effective. When you remove thick borders from around the eyes, something beautiful happens. Light is able to reflect more evenly across the face. This reduces shadows under the eyes and along the cheeks, and it makes the skin look smoother and fresher. Without those visual blocks, your eyes become the star again, not the frame. Light wire rims look especially stunning on women with silver, blonde, or white hair, because the metal catches the light beautifully. They are also perfect for anyone who loves a minimalist aesthetic and does not want their glasses to be the first thing people notice. For color, the best shades are soft gold, rose gold, warm champagne, muted bronze, and clean silver for those with cooler skin undertones. These tones add a quiet, beautiful glow to mature skin, especially in natural light. If you want glasses that go with everything, from casual to professional to a glamorous evening out, light wire rims are your most versatile choice. Quick reminder. If you are finding this helpful and you are not yet subscribed to Elegant Fashion Over 60, now is the perfect time. We talk about exactly this kind of thing every week. Style, confidence, and looking absolutely stunning at every age. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Frame number 4. The transparent or crystal frame. Now this one surprises a lot of women, and I love that reaction, because once you understand why transparent frames work so beautifully on mature skin, you will never look at clear glasses the same way again. Many traditional glasses, especially darker ones, create strong contrasts against mature skin. And while contrast can be stylish in the right context, on a mature face it often highlights shadows, texture, and deeper expression lines around the eyes. Transparent frames solve this in the most elegant way possible. Instead of sitting heavily on the face, they blend into your natural coloring. They almost disappear, giving your entire face a lighter, brighter, more open feel. Transparent frames act like soft flattering lighting because they do not create harsh borders. They naturally brighten the eye area, make the skin look more even, and allow your features to shine without any distraction. Your eyes, your cheekbones, your smile. All of it comes forward beautifully. As we age, skin naturally loses some of its contrast. Heavy glasses add contrast back, but often in exactly the wrong places. Transparent frames work with your skin instead of against it. It is like giving your face a breath of fresh air. These frames look especially stunning on women with gray or silver hair. That pairing is seamless and absolutely elegant. They also look gorgeous on lighter complexions, where the transparency feels almost luminous. For the most flattering shades, look for soft clear, pearl, warm beige, champagne, transparent blush, warm gray, or crystal. These brighten without overwhelming and give the skin a gentle, beautiful glow. Avoid icy blue, neon clear, or extremely bright transparent tones. Those can look harsh and artificial, especially against softer hair colors like silver, white, or blonde. Transparent glasses. Soft, modern, and quietly youthful. And now for our final frame style. This one might just be my favorite. Frame number 5. The Upswept Butterfly Frame. Think of this as the most graceful, sophisticated frame a woman over 60 can wear. It is the refined, elegant cousin of the oversized glasses many of us loved in our younger years. And here is the difference. As we get older, truly oversized glasses can start to feel overwhelming. They cover the cheeks, they widen the midface, and they can pull attention downward. The Upswept Butterfly solves all of this. It offers height and lift without the heaviness of large lenses. It creates openness, softness, and beautiful balance all at once. The butterfly shape widens slightly toward the temples, giving the illusion of a lift around the outer eye area. This upswept movement has the same visual benefit as the cat eye, but with a softer, more flowing quality. Where the cat eye is precise and sculpted, the butterfly is graceful and feminine. It is the perfect blend of elegance and approachability. This shape is also incredibly clever in the way it draws attention. It naturally pulls the eye upward and outward, away from the lower face where most of our natural softening happens with age, and back toward the eyes and upper cheeks. The result is a face that instantly appears fresher, more uplifted, and more vibrant. When choosing butterfly frames, look for mid-size lenses. Big enough to open the eyes beautifully, but not so large that they dominate your face. Look for soft upswept edges rather than dramatic or exaggerated wings. And for color, warm natural tones like soft tortoise, caramel, rose brown, or champagne create the most harmony with mature skin. This shape is particularly flattering for oval faces, round faces that need visual lift and definition, heart-shaped faces where it beautifully balances a narrower chin, and any woman who wants soft, feminine curves that frame her face with grace. What to avoid with this style? Oversized butterfly frames with thick rims can overpower mature features, even if they looked wonderful years ago. And overly angular or geometric versions miss the point entirely. The entire magic of the butterfly frame is in its softness. If you want glasses that add lift, elegance, and quiet sophistication without ever feeling heavy or overdone, the Upswept Butterfly is one of the most beautiful choices a woman over 60 can make. And now the bonus tip that ties everything together. Frame color. I saved this for last because it is the detail that most women completely overlook, and it can make or break everything else. The color of your frames can change the way your entire face reads. The right color can brighten your skin, soften lines, and make your eyes sparkle. The wrong color can make you look tired, washed out, or harder than you actually are. And here is the part that really stings. The colors that looked incredible on you in your 40s often look completely different on mature skin. What worked then may not be working for you now. The most radiant frame colors for women over 60 are the ones that mimic natural warmth and softness. Soft tortoise adds gentle dimension without heaviness. Warm neutrals like champagne, rose beige, soft gold, and caramel bring a natural glow to the face. Transparent tones like clear warm gray, crystal, and blush soften everything beautifully. And muted metallics like bronze and rose gold add a quiet, sophisticated shimmer. These shades do not compete with your face. They enhance it. They bring light toward the eyes and create that fresher, more awake appearance we are all looking for. Now, colors to approach with a little more caution. Deep black, cool navy, icy blue, and stark silver. These can absolutely be stylish. And if they are already a core part of your personal style, own them. But on many mature faces, these tones highlight shadows and reduce warmth. Softer shades tend to look more natural, more modern, and more youthful on women over 60. Remember this. Shape gives you the lift. Color gives you the glow. Together, they create that quiet, radiant freshness that makes people stop and wonder what your secret is. So let us do a quick recap of everything we covered today on elegant fashion over 60. The gentle lifted cat eye, for a natural visual lift and an open, bright expression. The soft rectangle with rounded edges, for structured elegance without harshness. The light wire rim, for a barely there look that lets your natural beauty take center stage. The transparent or crystal frame, for softness, brightness, and modern elegance. And the upswept butterfly, for grace, lift, and timeless sophistication. And do not forget your bonus tip. The right frame color adds warmth, glow, and effortless radiance to your mature skin. Here is what I want you to think about. Aging is not the enemy. The wrong glasses are. And now that you know the difference, you have the power to make a choice that truly honors and elevates the beautiful woman you are today. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think most women over 60 are wearing the wrong glasses without even knowing it? Or do you think any frame can work at any age? Leave your opinion in the comments. I genuinely want to know what you think, and I read every single comment personally. And if this video helped you see something differently today, literally and figuratively, please give it a like and make sure you are subscribed to Elegant Fashion Over 60. We have so much more coming, and you do not want to miss a single video. See you in the next one, beautiful.